we are most appreciative. Thank you for opening this hearing. Senator Hutchison.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, let me just really agree with everything that Senator Rockefeller said, but also I was one of the co-sponsors of the America Competes Act and so believed that it was the right thing to do, and the Rise Above the Gathering Storm report gave us the blueprint to go forward. And really today you're going to be talking about where we are, how it's going, and what we need to do going forward. I will have to leave as well as Senator Rockefeller because the FAA reauthorization bill is on the floor. But I want to say a couple of things. I do believe that science and technology are at the core of our ability to compete in an increasingly globalized economy and to solve the challenges that we face in energy independence, biotechnology, and healthcare. According to the National Science Board's Science and Engineering Indicators 2010 report, U.S. leadership in research and development and technological innovation is not growing, it is shrinking. We are still world leaders in R&D, but if this trend continues, a future where we no longer are world leaders in technology development is imminent. In order to compete, the U.S. needs to not only train the best scientists and engineers in the world, but we must ensure that every student is prepared with a strong proficiency in math and science so we can be competitive for the high-tech jobs of the future. Members of Congress have been talking about this and are, I think, committed to a pursuit in the STEM area excellence that we are discussing today. In my home state of Texas, only 41% of the high school graduates are ready for college-level math. 24% are ready for college-level biology. Furthermore, only 2% of all ninth graders in the United States and 1% of girls, 2% of boys, 1% of girls will attain even an undergraduate science or engineering degree. In contrast to these troubling numbers, 42% of all college undergraduates in China earn science or engineering degrees. Furthermore, in 2000, nearly 80% of the 114,000 science and engineering doctorates awarded worldwide were from institutions outside the United States. And this situation has gotten worse in the last 10 years. I think we can make America even more competitive and innovative than it is today, and we must. To grow high-paying, highly skilled American jobs, we need to increase investment in research by lowering the corporate tax rate, including a permanent extension of the R&D tax credit. We need to encourage student interest in careers in math, science, and technology. Key aspects of the America Competes Act are focused on improving academic opportunities available to young Americans, including significant efforts to attract and train teachers qualified to teach courses in science and math, and expanding the availability of advanced placement courses. These are efforts we should continue and build upon as we move forward with efforts to reauthorize the America Competes Act. So thank you for this very timely hearing, and for as much as I can stay and hear, I will, but I will certainly look forward to hearing the testimony of the distinguished panel that we have today. Thank you.
And I will just insert in the record an opening statement and would urge my colleagues to do likewise so that